You all know those videos. POV in Italy, Greece, Thailand, perfect sunsets, green beaches, people living what looks like the perfect life. For a moment, you feel like there yourself. You picture yourself lying on a beach with a cocktail in hand, finally escaping the stress and the noise of everyday life. And you fantasize about that reality. Then you scroll or you put down your phone and it's back. Back to the same lame ass routine. Work, rent, bad weather. The same cycle that makes every week feel exactly the same. But you think to yourself, you know what? One day, one day I'll get there. That cool bar, that beautiful city, the trip I've always wanted to take. I'll do it when the time comes. But deep down, one day never actually comes. Because you see all the hurdles, all the problems. You've got no more vacation days left, you don't have the money, or your friends don't have the time. Maybe there's other responsibilities that need to be attended. And that exact feeling I've personally lived with for quite a while now. Always watching other people live their lives while I sat on the sidelines, convincing myself I'd start someday. I remember that one night I was scrolling through another one of these videos. A guy driving through Italy, beautiful cliffs over turquoise blue water, and I realized something that hit me harder than I would have expected. I've spent more time watching other people live their lives, their dreams, rather than actually working towards mine. And in that moment, I made myself a promise. A promise that I wouldn't keep watching from the outside anymore. And I made a decision. A decision that might change my life forever. I decided to leave everything behind. My comfort, my routine, my home. To take the risk that I've always been too afraid to take. Starting next year's April, I'll be traveling across Europe for half a year, completely alone. Just me, my car, and the open road ahead. Now, I don't have a perfect plan, honestly, but I don't think anyone ever does. Now, what I do know is this: staying stuck here, at home, not knowing what to actually do with my life, watching other people live their dreams, my dreams, that is not an option anymore. Now, of course, it's scary, leaving everything and everyone that you know for, let's be honest, uncertainty. That's terrifying. No, it's the small doubts. What if the plan doesn't work out? What comes after? Will I be able to continue this? Or will I stand there having spent all my money on a false dream? Now, I also understand that pretty much every big dream or goal comes with that fear. And the way I see it, it's just part of the process. Because anything important, anything that's actually worth doing, comes with some sort of risk, uncertainty, or fear. But more oftentimes than not, that's the exact time that you're doing something of relevance. So I'd rather be afraid chasing something real, something that gives my life a purpose, a goal to strive for, and a trajectory to be on, rather than feeling safe and comfortable doing nothing at all. Because, sure, comfort might feel secure, but it's also where dreams go to die. You see, comfort doesn't get you anywhere, it only gives you what you already know. Nothing new, ever. Now, I've always been an all or nothing guy. I either don't do something because I'm simply too lazy for it, or I go all out on it, often risking too much, going in all or nothing. And sticking to that, I'm going on my craziest adventure so far. You see, for as long as I can remember, I felt like my purpose was to explore, to see new places, to experience new cultures, to understand how big the world actually is and how small we let ourselves live. But yeah, try fitting that into the normal life. One, maybe two trips a year, a week off before you're back to the same desk. It's simply not enough. And in my opinion, life's too short to be lived in a loop. Work, eat, sleep, repeat. So, my goal is simple to show that travel doesn't have to be unrealistic or expensive, even. You don't need thousands of dollars. You just need a plan and a willingness to start. I want to share the real side of travel, not just simply the highlight reels, no AI voiceovers, real experiences, real prices, real stories. Where to go, what's actually worth seeing, where to eat, where to stay, and how much it actually all costs. Because, in my opinion, travel shouldn't be a dream, it should be a decision. So, this isn't about taking time off, it's about turning my purpose into my life reality, but also into something that can help other people fulfill their purpose and make new memories that they will never forget. So you can see that this isn't just about me, this is about anyone who's tired of waiting for the right time. Because truth is, it doesn't exist. The longer you wait, the more excuses you find not to go or not to do it. Work, bills, responsibilities, it keeps getting more and more, not less, as you go on in time. And before you know it, years pass by and nothing's changed. So, if there's only one message that I want to share throughout this channel, it's this one. There is no perfect time. There's only your time. And your time is now. I want to create a community, a movement of people who choose to live differently. People who see life as something to experience, not just simply to survive. So, here's where it begins. The journey before the journey. The moment where dreams start turning into plans, and plans start turning into reality. This is the start of something real. Something I've wanted my whole life, but I've been too afraid to do. And if you've ever felt that same pull, that desire to live more, see more, feel more, then you're at the right place. Look, I'm not promising perfect. What I am promising is real. And if that sounds like something that you want to be a part of, then welcome. Welcome to the start of something big.